Hola! Welcome to another episode of the Grae Area podcast.
Grae Area. Woo! Yeah.
I am Shakoya D.
Being Breeze.
It's your boy Damani.
And welcome to another episode of the Grae Area podcast. If this is your first time here, this is a podcast about whatever we feel like talking about. It could be love, life, existentialism, food, or nothing at all.
Where you hear that word at?
Existentialism? College?
We was using that all the time.
Yeah. That was like our go-to word.
It's about like existence.
Yeah.
That's what it means?
It's about like the state of existence.
Yeah. Existentialism. It's like existing. The ism of existing. The ism of existing. No?
I don't know.
Anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon. We are doing our food show, our food review show. And we got a lot more content.
Who made this?
That's the name of it. But we got a lot more content that we're working on for you guys. For the low price of $3, you could become a part of our Patreon. And the Patreon helps us to be able to make more content for you guys more frequently, higher quality, and just overall better.
And a vibe. Can't forget the vibe.
A vibe. Always a vibe. But today, we're talking about
Random.
Alright.
I learned that the closer you are to the train tracks and stuff, the more radiation that you are exposed to.
That's great to know.
Alright. We live by a train track.
Okay.
But
What does that mean for our lives? Are we going to have superpowers or are we going to wither away?
I think I already got
I was about to
superpowers.
say, find out next time on the Grae Area. It's like, no.
I already got superpowers. I gotta go within to bring them out.
Or, I feel that. I got superpowers too, but I just, radiation's not.
It's not ideal.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But today's topic is Kaleidoscope.
So, I don't know if y'all saw Kaleidoscope. It's a limited series on Netflix. If y'all haven't seen it already, this is about to be a spoiler alert, so definitely go watch one of our other episodes or go watch it and then come back to us. But we were reviewing the entire season. We're not doing episode by episode. But for Kaleidoscope, you want to explain it? Either one of y'all want to explain it? Or?
Kaleidoscope is a show. It's a series show on Netflix about a heist. It's about revenge. It's about a heist for revenge. A revengeful heist.
What was you about to say?
Yeah, I mean that's right. And then the hook of it all is that like they wanted everybody to watch it, and you can watch it in whatever order that you wanted to watch it. So we just threw it on and we just let it take us through whatever.
I think we started at yellow.
Yeah, we started
with yellow and we wound up ending with white.
Yeah, so we saw the heist last.
Yeah.
That was our last episode.
Yeah. So overall, what were your thoughts on the show? Did you like it? Did you hate it?
It was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like how it. I didn't like how it ended. Like the last episode, what was supposed to be the last, what should have been the last episode. I didn't really like how it ended, but the heist, I'm fine with that being my last episode. Because how it ended, certain stuff didn't sit well with me. When RJ died and how he died, I was like,
I knew somebody had to kill him though. Either that or he just got
Carlos.
left behind. Yeah.
Because then they said him and Bob was laying in the street.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm waiting for Carlos to come through, and he never came.
Mm-hmm.
He was fighting, what's his name?
They never said RJ was laying in the street.
Mm-hmm.
Who said that?
Nah,
Before
Ava said Bob was in the street. She didn't say RJ was in the street.
She said RJ just wasn't there.
Yeah,
nobody was there for the truck, so she just left.
And nobody knew where RJ was at.
Yeah.
Except for Judy and
Wow.
And Stan now. Because he watched them throw him out.
didn't want to say nothing.
That's why Bob was trying to kill Stan, because Stan walked outside when they were putting RJ in the dumpster.
Yeah, and I think he thought that it was Stan that was choking him out, not Judy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's assuming that, all right, Stan just tried to kill me, so I gotta kill Stan and then get my wife back.
Yeah.
But even that little poke a hole through, that was wild.
Yeah.
I would have had to just go.
You know how hard you have to do that too? Like, it's...
I mean, he braced himself for it, but it's like, I can't breathe. Mm-hmm. So either I'm about to just die here like this, or I'm going to save my own life. And he opted to save his own life.
I wouldn't even thought to do that. Ah, that hurt.
I was like, this is it.
It's painful.
This is it.
Well, now you know for the future. No, I'm playing. Yeah, that's a wild.
I don't plan on living that
life. Yeah, that's one thing the show made me realize I could never live a life of crime like this.
Absolutely not. I'm not built for it.
Oh man.
And then like he almost got everybody killed. He took the key. Like he was bugging. He was trying to get everybody caught. But it's like.
But if they all would have left, I don't think it would have been that smooth.
If they all would have left.
Mm-hmm. Because Leo wanted to stay and set Roger up. Mm-hmm. But once the thing went off, if they would have stuck to the plan, they would have got out smooth. Still wouldn't have had no money, but they would have got out.
Yeah, definitely would have made it out.
But if y'all haven't realized, so basically, we're talking about the night of the heist. We just watched that. That was our last episode. We just watched that yesterday. So that's like the freshest episode in our mind. But going back to, first of all, hold on, backtracking. Also, still staying on the heist.
How did you feel about the show?
Oh, I didn't even do that. I didn't say how I felt. I thought it was great.
You put 2 thumbs up on my.
Yeah, I gave it 2 thumbs up. Because I liked the fact that we were supposed to watch it out of order. Because I wasn't able to predict everything in the show. And, like, I be predicting a lot of stuff that happens in shows. But because it was out of order, it held my attention for longer. I was trying to figure out, okay, like, all right, if this is 6 months after the heist, then what happened during the heist that made it be like this? And like, okay, these people made it. And then like, even just like how his daughter was actually involved. I thought that this was the plan all along. And like Ray and his daughter had decided like he was going to set her up to like just live the life of luxury or whatever. Cause cause everything that happened with him and her mom and stuff like that. And to just frame Roger. But the fact that she's like, nah, I am the daughter of Lily and Ray Vernon. I just screwed y'all over. I thought I wasn't expecting that at all.
That was definitely a finesse that I didn't see coming. Like I knew that she made away with the bonds because the UPS guy,
I knew that too,
or the FedEx guy, or whatever. But I didn't realize that she was giving them back to the
Yes.
And then that's why the triplets kept calling Roger. Now it makes sense. Like, I already know. Just want to make sure that my whatever is safe. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's smart. She good. She chilling. She live on the beach.
But I was wondering what she was talking to them about at that party. When she was, because they did show when she said, yeah, it's already worked out and da-da-da-da. And then Roger had came over and they wanted to talk to him in private or whatever. And I was wondering, like, what did she say to them? But I was like, it's probably, her just reassuring them that their bonds are safe and blah, blah, blah. But I didn't realize she was telling them, like, people already plan on, like, stealing your stuff. We're going to make sure that they're able to get in and all that stuff. They're very stealthy and stuff, and we'll get you your stuff back. And it's like, now you sitting pretty. The triplets, they support you. They gonna leave you alone. I keep saying the twins, man. This whole time I've been saying the twins, but they gonna leave you alone. You got a nice house, you laying low, and you don't get none of the blame.
Yeah. I know that's the only part I don't like. It'd be like the bad guys really won at the end. But
the rich get richer.
Yeah,
That's what
rich-
the story was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she said.
yeah, and it's sad. I wish it wasn't like that, but hey, it's what it is.
Until you part of the rich.
But I
don't
don't
think
want to
it
get
would
rich
change?
like that. Like
Yeah, I'm not trying to be that kind of those kind of.
that kind of
Yeah.
people with
Yeah.
money. Like that's different.
Yeah, they
That's
be
different.
they be murdering and
Right.
pillaging. It's like
That's
that's
a whole
not the
different
kind
type
of that's not the kind of rich I'm trying to be.
Right.
But yeah, I think it was a good show as well. I don't think I needed to watch it out of order. Like I think it probably would have been. I don't want to say better, but like I think I would have felt. I would have felt better about it in the sequential order. I personally think because like waiting so long to find out about the heist. So then like some of the stuff where it was like it would have been a surprise. It wasn't a surprise because like I know they pulled it off. Let me see how they pulled it off. So it's like I mean it took away some of the anxiety or some of the like, oh what's gonna happen next. But I still liked it in general.
Yeah. Go ahead.
My thing was like, yeah, they pulled it off, but they didn't leave with the actual bond. So like, what happened? I mean, I had guessed that she left with him in the FedEx room, but it was also like how. So then I don't know. The last episode was the how for me. So now it was just like, oh okay, now this all makes sense.
I was gonna say I feel like it was enough going on in each episode for me not to really care that they
If they
that
pulled it
that
off.
they pulled it off or if they pulled it
Yeah.
off. Like it was enough going on in each episode, like and stuff was connecting, but it was still leaving stuff like, but
Out.
what about this person?
Mhm.
Like especially with RJ. We watched the episode, RJ not there. I'm like, what happened to RJ?
Right, and y'all not
Yeah.
even talking about him for real. Like
It's
nobody.
cool that y'all pulled it off.
Yeah.
It's cool that everybody's safe, but
Where is RJ?
where's RJ at?
Yeah, no RJ, no
And then
Bonds.
Bob couldn't talk.
Right.
Like, what happened?
Yeah.
So now it's like y'all pulled it off, but something went wrong.
Y'all
where
own-
Bob can't talk. Y'all don't got no.
Y'all got no
bonds.
money.
RJ is missing.
Y'all didn't even leave with y'all passports.
Yeah, they left the passports. Stan and Judy together now, and Judy hate Stan,
Mhm.
and Stan is just happy in a hotel eating pizza. I'm like,
Something ain't right about this.
I'm glad they got Auntie back,
I mean, but
but she
she
messed
wound
it up.
she definitely messed it up.
I got a headache.
I was like, because they literally almost made it. He just woke up and was like, "What the heck? Who is like?" That's like when you sleep
Who
in it.
grandma?
Yeah, it's like when who hovering over me. You know, where you can feel somebody energy just like over you. It's like, what the heck?
But I think that was one of those moments where, like, if you're gonna do it, you need to just do it. Not
the wind.
don't wind it all the way back and then go like this. You need to just like, soon as you get it, just throw it at his head. If it knock him out, great. If it don't, Ava got the gun. She can follow up or something because
They should have just let Ava get the gun and.
well, that's what Stan was doing. I don't think he realized she had got up because he was trying to get.
You mean Ray? Or Leo?
Ooh, not Stan.
Leo.
Yeah, Leo Ray. That's what Ray was doing. He was trying to like get his hands undone and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, Ava was shot. Cause he was yelling no in slow motion when it all happened.
Yeah, well, because that was when while she was getting shot. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but it was also like when she had went like this. It was like, what the fuck? Why would you do that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
I mean, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't mad that it was out of order. I think my favorite episode probably, like, in terms of, like excitement was probably the episode where it's, like, the day after the heist. Because it was, like, I didn't see the heist at all. So it's, like, I don't know where RJ is. I don't know where the bonds are. Why is Ava driving around in circles? Where is Ava? You know what I'm saying? It's like my mom was like, "Bro, what is going on? Where is Bob?" And it's like, "Oh, now we found Bob is supposed to be dead. What happened?" And then the 6 months later that was sad.
But
yes, it's 6 months later.
yeah, but I think that one for me, the height of it was the day after the heist. The heist wasn't to me all of the like the how we found out the how it was cool, but it wasn't. My excitement wasn't as high as it was before. Maybe also because we stopped and started.
I was about to say my favorite episode was the heist because I got closure, and probably the green episode when Grae got out of jail, like how he did it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a wild episode too.
Yeah, that was
like how he got out of jail and then him faking his death and all that stuff.
I could not stand that FBI agent. My God, she was annoying.
Yeah.
Like I know she's supposed to be the good guy. I just couldn't stand.
No matter what episode we started on, I still wouldn't
like
it. But yeah, the only person I disliked more than her was Bob.
I didn't dislike Bob.
I like Bob more than her.
She was like obsessive and like I don't know. Like I guess like in the end they were criminals, so it's like yeah I get it, but also like she was I don't know, especially the way she was acting in the episode where Ray broke out of jail. It's like you stealing the doctor's scripts and trying to accuse him of helping so you could go through his stuff and grab like extra stuff for you. Like it was just kind of wild. And then it's like you have no regard for you trying to get back to your son at this point. Like the way you keep acting like you trying to get back to your son and get custody or whatever, but you're not. You're really not. Like you drunk off of the power of trying to get these people. And I know she feel like Ava ruined her life because of the drug thing, but you really were on drugs.
Yeah. She real life was on she was on
Yeah, like you was on drugs.
She was very annoying. Only reason I say Bob was because like it would have went perfectly. Like
he messed up every
step of the way.
Even he got shot because of him.
That's why I said it's like every step of the way he's messed up every part of the. That's why I can't nah, Bob. You got shot in your hand because you decided to go overboard. What's his face? What else happened during the actual heist? It's like you end up having to shoot RJ shoots you because you're trying to steal from everybody. Like it's just there's so many ways this went so left. Because
for no reason.
Man, it's like y'all could have probably made it away with the bonds. Like I mean, granted, his daughter probably still would have.
No, his daughter already accepted them things.
Yeah, but at least it was at least 4 bonds in each.
She left y'all something.
Yeah, probably like 200,000.
Yeah, she left y'all something, but
from 7 billion, that's nothing. But I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, that was just I don't know, man. It was just wild. But, I don't know if I think my favorite episode was the Red episode, where they focus more on Hannah. Just because I wanted to see, like, how she actually fit into this picture. Because nobody else knew that she was involved. Not even anybody on the team. I mean, her dad didn't even know to what extent she was actually involved, for real. So, it's like, I don't know. I feel like that was my favorite episode. Yeah. It connected a lot of dots for me.
She probably my favorite character outside of Ray.
Yeah.
But I mean, and I forgot at the first episode we started with was Yellow when she was finessing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When she said that like about the Red and her, then the first episode started clicking because I couldn't think of how this started. Oh, and this yellow flower.
But yeah, so like that was my favorite episode, and then like because she was finessing people when she was little. Like she picked up some tricks from her parents when she was small. So it's like the fact that she finessed her dad. She knew every step of the plan. She's the only other person who knew every step of the plan. She knew the exact layout of the building. She knew exactly what they would need and what they were using to get. Well, actually, she didn't know everything, every single thing, but she knew most of it. Mm-hmm. And she was the inside man. And it's like, because I was also like, they put gas in it. When they, on the heist episode, they put gas in the flour and that's how they knocked out a lot of the guards. And I was like, that's real smart. That's like real smart. And then she's the one who wiped the video feed because she was there too.
Yeah.
So it's like the only way you can make sure that nobody knows that you were there, besides the fact that you kept calling Roger that night too, is if there's no footage here. So you don't got no footage of any room because she was there. So you get the bonds, all that stuff, and then just be out. I don't know. It was just, I liked her. Yeah.
Yeah. Who else? I mean, Judy was okay.
Judy got on my nerves.
Judy got away with some money.
Judy did. Judy
Yeah.
got away with some money.
Yeah.
She did, but
And a car.
my only thing was, I was like, dang, I hope she don't leave staying there.
She absolutely left
I
staying.
know. But
There's no doubt about that. Man was sitting there eating the hot
Hot
dogs,
dog.
having the time of his life. Just
He's gonna come find us.
yeah, it's like no, Ray is not coming for you.
I mean, he really ain't now. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, and it's funny because Dad just went over. She was like, she had asked him how much he needed for them to live comfortable, or whatever. He was like 125,000. She was like, the most I ever got by myself was 18. But then 100 and some thousand just happened to fall in her lap.
yeah. But that's why I would hope, and I know she didn't do this, but I would hope that she would have, gave Stan some money and then them with their separate ways or something. But I know she went to Mexico. That's where she wanted to go. She wanted to go to Mexico in the mountains and stuff. I don't know why I'm saying Mexico like this, but that's where she wanted to go.
Yeah, she's yeah, she was gone. She was gone, and then Ava.
I actually
I liked Ava.
She might have been my favorite person.
Yeah, because Ava was doing what it do. And it's like even when she was being a rat, she wasn't really being a rat.
She
So
tried to throw them off,
Yeah.
but I think she should have led them to a different building.
Yeah.
I think that's like where she messed up at. Or they shouldn't have housed their computer stuff like what the fake
shouldn't have
feed
been,
there.
But I guess it had to be
Yeah.
to intersect their cameras.
Well, yeah, but like at least make the drywall thicker or something like up there because she heard it through the wall.
Yeah, because she be off them drugs. She be listening. Always high. She hold on. What's that sound? She got distracted and found a freaking clue.
I don't know. It was wild. All right.
I was gonna say, what y'all get from this? What did y'all learn from the show?
I'm not built for no criminal activity like that.
Honestly.
But nah, people are like, all of this stuff is about people, like people's relationships and like just them, like just people making mistakes and then not being like, everybody for the most part had their own like addiction to something, like whatever. Like Ray was addicted to like the lifestyle that he had, whether Abasi was just again addicted to the same, whether it was drugs or whether it was her like trying to solve this case.
Mm-hmm.
It was like how people dealt with like their whatever their addiction was or however like their obsession, I'll say. And most of them did not deal with it well. Like most of them was just like, this is what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like Roger was trying to have a new life, but like I don't feel bad for Roger either. Cause it's like you could have saved Ray's,
Definitely could have saved it.
and it's like, but again, even he was obsessed with the whole heist scheme, and that's the reason why Ray lost his wife. And Ray was like, "I'm out, bro. I don't even want to do this."
Ray lost his wife and his life.
Yeah,
same night.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, his wife, his life, his daughter, his his business, like he was everything that he was trying to do.
Lucrative business.
Yeah.
It
So
wasn't lucrative.
I mean, it was a slow bait.
It was
taking baby steps. They say the first few years are the roughest.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep. But still, like he was out. They was figuring things out or whatever. But
Oh, and then that episode was sad because like on top of his wife working at that place where dude was like being hella disrespectful to her, it was like she shouldn't even have been there. He should have told her like.
Yeah, and then Roger is the reason why.
Yep.
He lit the place on fire. Like
why was that your go-to move to light the entire building on fire?
Yeah.
Like, he's not smart. But, what did I learn? Basically know who I'm around, know who I'm with, who I'm working with, who I'm associating with. Make sure it's people that I trust. And I don't know. It is all about people. But also, like, manage my money wisely. So I don't feel the need to have to do any of this type of stuff. Like, manage my money wisely. My money and my connections. Because that is... I too am not built for that lifestyle. I just... I don't want it.
So what about you?
Or I don't want the lifestyle either, but I took from it, worry about yourself. Make sure you good, because that's what Hannah did. Yeah. She made sure she knew everything that was going on. She was like, A triplets, A twin. It's not, yeah. This Roger guy, he isn't who he say he is. And his place about to get robbed. I'm not going to tell you how I know, but I can definitely get you your bonds back.
Right.
Like, she made sure she was good. She made sure she was good. She made sure everybody else was good. They could get out. Nobody had to get hurt.
Except for Carl. Because she hit him upside the head.
Carlos.
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Like
Carlos. Because she hit him upside the head with the fire hydrant.
Yeah, she did. But they could have been out. They were supposed to be out already.
I know. Oh, yeah. Because Leo decided to stay.
Because he was like, nah, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving here with something.
Right. I'm getting the revenge that I wanted. It's not enough for him to not have the money. I need to destroy his life like he destroyed mine.
He said, nah, Roger, you...
That ain't even your name. Your name is Graham.
The fact that he went and visited him in jail, I was like, wow.
And then even that, that reminded me when Bob visited Roger, and he was like I can have Ray dead for you or whatever, and it was like
then he came and visited.
Yeah, just like you didn't do the job, man. You didn't do the job.
He wound up dead.
Yeah, and it's wild because Ray told him, he was like, listen, she doesn't know you're alive.
Yeah, you can go.
Dead. You have the money. You can be a ghost right now. You can start your life over.
He didn't want to do that.
He was like, nah, call him.
He was addicted to, and it said, what did it say? Piggy? Porky?
Yeah, it said Porky. Once a butcher, always a butcher. Yeah.
That was funny.
But even still, Bob and Ray had the same issue. They were addicted to the revenge. They wanted the revenge. They would do anything to get the revenge. Like, yeah, he wanted the money, but he, just like Ray, he wanted his wife back. Like, so he did what he wanted to do. And, I mean, Ray set him up, but he did get that money down to Stan and Judy.
Judy.
But Judy took it, so, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully Stan can get a job or something and start over. He ain't got no passport, though.
He ain't got no family. His mom and his sister gone because Carlos...
That was his sister?
Yeah.
I thought that was his wife.
Because his mom wanted to be a blabbermouth and just yapping away. It was just like... Because his sister almost had him out the building. Like, hey, he's not here. Anybody else here? Nope. All of a sudden... Christine! I was like, Gary!
You asking about my Stan?
she said.
It's just like, shut up.
Right.
Jeez.
Oh, well, that makes sense that was his sister and not his wife. I was like, they talk crazy to each other. Like, that's wild. And you still trying to get with Judy? This is a lie. You got a whole wife at home. I thought that was his wife this whole time. Somebody should have told me. I was wondering. Dang.
Yeah. And I just remember another thing. Bob messed up another time when he went to Ava's house.
Yes,
that's
he
what
the whole reason why she had to work with Abasi.
Cause he showed up at her house like, why? What is wrong with you?
How did y'all know her name?
Abasi? I just remember because it was annoying.
I remember it in the last episode.
Yeah.
Cause he was like, Abasi's on her way. They're gonna be here in a minute.
Like, Abasi.
Yeah.
I never heard her. I never knew her name until y'all said it yesterday.
Yeah,
once they said it yesterday, I was like, "Yep, that's Abasi."
I didn't even feel bad when she dropped. I'm not that. I know how that sound, but like when she was gone, when the triplet showed up.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even feel bad. I was like, you was doing too much. Everybody in the FBI was like, "Hey, bro, like, listen,
stop.
Yeah, we already got this person. Bob gone, job gone. All of them, like everybody is done."
And say now you bringing the other countries into it. And we don't need that type.
Yeah, not that type of heat.
Yeah, and it's like this is talk about above your pay grade. Nah.
But they told her from jump the entire time they've been telling her to slow down and stuff like that and to like let it go, cause she wasn't even supposed to be on the case, cause of what happened before. They was like, you too close to this. We don't want you anywhere near this case. And then you went off the books. You went rogue, and then you took old boy with you because he was in love with you, which I still think he killed. Yeah, he had his obsession, which was Abasi. He was in love with her. I still think it was him that killed Ray.
Oh, you know it wasn't RJ.
Well, yeah, it wasn't RJ.
RJ in the dumpsters.
Unless he survived. I don't think he made it, man.
Nah, not the way Judy shot that man in cold. And it's like, what was the point
of shooting RJ if you was
that's what I'm saying. Like,
you should just shot Bob. Like,
just kept it moving.
It's too much. But that's why Judy got on my nerves, because I feel like, I don't know if she just felt like captive to Bob or like what it was. But like when Stan had said to her, you need to figure that shit out, like work whatever is going on with you out. That was some good advice, because I don't know if she was addicted to the love-hate relationship that they had, or like the abuse that was happening between them. But
she just liked that he wasn't like Stan, because Stan wasn't Stan was a nice guy, but he wasn't a man about nothing. Like, he just was. He let stuff linger way too long. Like you just he didn't like some stuff. Like even with the job stuff, like with the job with the money, she like, listen, Ray's not gonna come here and drop off your cut of the money. I don't know, like whether or not he knows or not. You need to stop calling him every day and calling his voicemail. The man hasn't answered your calls and. It's been 6 months. He's not gonna come and be your savior. And when they were in the middle of doing the heist with the liquor, they was about to make like 3 bands, and he like, I'm leaving. You leaving in the middle of this is 3 bands. Like you committed. You came in, you did your fake accent. She came out there, she did her fake accent. Take the money and leave.
Right, because y'all need that money.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
But that was the thing that her and Bob used to do. So like right. Bob would be committed to.
And then she would bail him out of jail if anything went left or whatever. But I mean, he ain't want to be about the crime life for real. Not no more. He was fine.
I mean, after $7 billion, you kind of stuck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. I feel like it was wild. I feel bad for Stan. I feel like in the end...
Innocent bystander.
That was terrible! Boo! This guy stinks!
Did y'all hear a beep?
corny joke.
Oh, that's what I heard.
Oh,
the couch. Thought it was a fire alarm. Nah, black people love to have their fire alarms running.
I hate that.
But yeah, Stan. I do wish I would have known, like, they would have explained, like, or did a little section why she decided to start dating Bob. Like,
yes.
Because they were just like, all right, well, I'm married to Bob now. He hop out of he had got out of prison like maybe what, like 6 months after Ray got out, or maybe a year. I don't know.
But we don't know how long he was in there for.
True.
And he had. Yeah, I don't think he was just in there for a quick little.
But she was just with him when because she had to do things with her nails or whatever. And she would give him like the
SIM card.
The SIM cards, and it was like she was still dating him at that point. So it's like, I mean, I guess it was only a few months.
Dating both of them.
Yeah, probably. But still,
because she was getting the SIM cards from Bob.
Yeah, she was getting the SIM cards from Bob.
Nasty.
Nuh-uh, I thought she was getting the SIM cards from somebody else.
No,
because she said that person was out.
But that's why her and Bob went and saw Stan. He was locked up.
I think it was Bob's Connect.
It was Bob's Connect. Yeah, because it wasn't Bob. Bob wasn't providing the SIM cards.
Yeah, it was whoever Bob was connected to. The person was like, yeah, he's out. And so he's like, what you want me to do? I got people that's
waiting on SIM cards. Yeah. It's like, this isn't like you out here talking about this play. Nah, this is serious business in here. Which it was. So.
Yeah, but the Green episode was funny too. He had them all going off mushrooms. They was in there. It was in there.
They was in there wilding.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. And then that was a good episode. I wish Ray would have made it.
At least to go see his granddaughter.
Like, I wish he would have made it. I knew it wasn't about to happen, but
he knew it too.
Yeah, because he was down bad by that point.
Yeah, he ain't had nobody to take care of him.
Yeah, so I don't even know where. I mean, he had a suitcase, but
that was his clothes, probably.
Yeah, he about to try to catch a flight. Yeah, that man never caught a flight. Did not.
Yeah, I don't know. The ending was sad. I wish he would have at least got to go see Hannah, but he knew. I think that's also why he said she knew, but like she didn't. She was hoping that, like, they would get to see each other. Because I mean, he took so long to even get in contact with her. I feel like if he would have gotten in contact with her a lot sooner, then maybe.
But they would have still needed passports.
But she could have helped.
Yeah, she's somewhere chilling
on the beach.
Like, he could have been living with her. Mm-hmm. I think that's what she wanted. But he wouldn't call. So then it was just kind of like, all right, well.
But she knew he wasn't about to call. Like, that's why she was like, I mean, you'll call me when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I got all of the bonds. They're about to go.
And it's that as you please.
Yeah,
bad.
Like, he was like, you got what? I'm in here risking my life, and you. That's smart, but golly.
So then when they were opening up the things with the bonds, he knew that they wasn't in there.
That's why
he's like, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, that's why Judy was like, he knows where the bonds are. Technically, he did, but he didn't know. I mean,
they was back with the people.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's like, all right, this is a done deal, So
it's nothing we can do but get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, man, my boy Ray. He just wanted to avenge his wife.
Honestly, he did.
I mean, he did.
Avengers.
Yeah, that's all it was. That's all he cared about.
Like, Bob wanted to avenge his wife too.
Bob wanted to avenge himself and get his wife back because he didn't know that his wife is the one who tried to kill him.
Yeah, to that day, he still didn't know. That man was writing love letters.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill Stan.
I said, we need to work on our communication, but first, I'm gonna kill Stan. Like, what are we doing? Yeah.
Like,
I had almost felt bad for Bob though. I almost did by that Pink episode, and then I was like, nah, you be doing too much, man.
but a lot of the stuff he brought on himself. Like,
Yeah.
he did himself. It wasn't a thing where, like, somebody else caused it. Like, you caused this issue, and now it's just messy because you have a messy way of going about things. So it's the stuff that you're messing up is connected to other stuff. It's not usually a standalone situation. It's like, you messed this up, now there's a lead on Ava. Like, you messed this other thing up, now they actually know that you're connected. You mess this other thing up, like, it's just like, now you're in the middle of the street. Like, what is
You gotta
that?
stab yourself in the neck because
Right.
you want to be stupid.
So, it's just, it's, I don't know.
Yeah, you know, might have to bring back good old St. Bree.
Hey.
Oh, that one.
No, yeah, I'm gonna say you good. Cause
We're
that's
having to make sure you good.
Make sure I'm good, Breeze. Check on Breeze. You okay, boy? I'm good.
Be saying to yourself.
Right.
because-
Stay blessed, stay black, my brother. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just a wild show. But I think it was good.
It was. I was gonna say why they put Ray in that wig.
Oh my gosh, that wig was so bad. Oh
I
my
know
goodness.
they had to make him younger. And I mean, his wife has looked the same age since we were kids. She
yeah.
like she ain't aged a day. But like, I mean, he look older now.
He
naturally.
passed the point of not looking that old. Like, you could tell they put on some prosthetics and
everything.
that wig, and it was just like,
Big Mama's house.
yes. It was that did not make him, that made him look older, if anything. But I thought, okay, so one thing I thought was weird was
She drink her smoothies in the morning. Eat a sea moss.
She definitely do.
she also wasn't out there committing crimes with him, so
Yeah, I mean, he almost got locked in the vault.
yeah.
I was talking about real life. So she looked the same.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I was saying she
Pilates.
wasn't out there stressed with Ray, so
Right,
you know,
that
her
too.
skin was gone.
She was at home stressed.
But
About
not as much as Ray was stressed in the
Yeah,
vault.
that man. Open up.
I'm talking about the mom.
Yeah, he's talking about real life though, right?
He talking about in the thing now.
Oh.
But he wasn't in the vault until after she was there, so she wasn't stressing.
That
out.
wasn't his first time running into danger.
I'm talking about when he was in the vault with Roger. We had
hit in the vault and he couldn't breathe.
Get me out, get me out.
Yeah. He in there stressing. She at home like, I hope he comes back soon. Like,
Stress is stress.
I mean, yeah, but
It's
I mean,
different
that was a different level of stress.
There's like, I don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner stress, and how can I get out this vault before I die? Stress.
Right.
Can't poke a hole in the
Like, that's a different level of stress. Hand shaking. You gotta be steady.
Mm-hmm.
My thing was, when it's time to do the vault, how he just stopped shaking all of a sudden.
He was still shaking.
When he was doing the vault?
He had to concentrate, and he just moved slower.
And I mean, it just kind of depends on. I think it's like a flare up. I think it's like it's not.
It's not constant.
Because I mean, before that, we didn't even really see him shake. After he got out of prison, we didn't. And when he was like with Hannah, when he was doing, we didn't really see him shake like that. It wasn't until after the heist where it was like he
started getting worse.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So
He ain't had nothing to live for no more.
mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, he did what he wanted to do.
He wanted was revenge.
Yeah, so it was just kind of like, you know.
Now you do 20 years.
Right. And I mean, even if you only do 8, it's like, I still
Your life
took
is-
away, your whole life is ruined. Like, you can't go back to your wife and kids. You can't go back to that bank you decided to build up. The triplets don't trust you. So.
Mm-hmm. And it's wild because he really could have saved Ray's wife. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't like he had to move a boulder. It was a door.
Yeah, open the door.
He's like, no. And Ray, he kicking in from the other side. He finally break in. He had enough time to sit there and cry. Like, he holding her crying. Roger could have saved that man's wife.
Because he was standing there for a long time.
Looking at him.
He also could have just left Ray alone. Like when instead of
That
coming
too.
back, like he said he was going straight. I'm going. Listen, leave me alone.
He opened up his garage, tire shop, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Auto parts shop. That's what it was.
Black man trying to do right by everybody, and all of a sudden here come this fucking everybody.
I mean, where's the line?
We going here?
But nah, yeah, it was a good show. I can't even lie.
Yeah, I like the fact that it was out of order. I think it helped my level of excitement because I didn't know what was going to happen next. Because I didn't I couldn't guess the full timeline. Like certain things, it was still like okay, like he wasn't going to save her, the wife. I knew he wasn't going to save her. I knew he was going to stand there, and then I thought he was going to walk away sooner. But the fact that he was standing there for like at least 5 minutes, you could have opened the door, kicked it in, something to try to get to her.
Or cracked the window.
Yeah, like you just stared. He's like, dang.
Like he was like,
right, like,
and if you was gonna fake it like you wasn't gonna do it, at least act like you like trying to break the window.
yeah.
Like, I can't
Come
do
on,
it.
give me some
Yeah,
theatrics.
like, he didn't even try and sell it. He was just like,
Well,
yeah, it's a little bit hot in here. I'm gonna head out.
right.
Rock
Like,
with
God
dang,
bless.
It's like, nah,
dang,
bro.
it looked real hot in there.
Especially because you set the place on
Yeah.
fire.
And this was the heist that you wanted to do to so that you could pay back whoever you needed to pay back. Which I feel like that was a lie. I don't feel like he really owed anybody any money. I just think he was trying to get Ray back in because he's very manipulative. And he couldn't pull a heist by himself. He was probably going broke. But I don't think he owed anybody any money. That's just my theory.
But more of this story is worry about yourself. Check on yourself. Okay, that's what I'm doing. About to write it on my mirror, write it on my heart.
Write it on my heart. Check on yourself.
Word. Yeah, definitely check on yourself. Check on the people you care about. But don't be taking on other people's problems. I think that's another moral of this story. Because that's where this all started. He was trying to help his friend. Help your friends, but not at the detriment of yourself.
Within reason.
Yes, within reason.
Help the friends that's helping themselves.
Right.
Because, yeah, you're not about to come to me asking me, man, you see what I'm doing? You see this business?
If you needed them,
Would they be there?
would they be there in the time of need?
Got to be there, got to
Yeah.
be there.
And it's because Roger...
Okay.
I was just gonna say, and it was like Roger wasn't taking no risk when he would like he would be out there dancing with the people.
He partying.
He distraction, like he not even like he not doing none of the actual heist.
Yeah, and he don't know how to do it. But that's why I was saying he probably didn't owe anybody any money. He probably just was going broke and didn't know how to pull off a heist by himself. So he wanted Ray back. Like, that's it. He just needed Ray. And I feel like I forgot what I was saying. But he got on my nerves. He was broke. That's it.
Know yourself, know your worth.
Know yourself, know your worth. And
how's your freedom doing? How's your healing doing?
take inventory of the people that you surround yourself with.
Write it on your mirror, write it on your heart.
Message. Messages.
But let us know what y'all thought of Kaleidoscope.
What did what did y'all rate Kaleidoscope? Y'all give it 1 out of 10?
I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
I was gonna say 8.8 out of 10.
Yeah,
That was cool. If I didn't see it, I would have been fine.
Yeah, I would give it a solid 8. I've seen some better shows, but it was good. It wasn't a waste of time.
Yeah, it was cool.
I like Ray.
I liked watching it out of order. I think that was my favorite part about the show. I think that was my favorite part.
I feel like I would have liked it better if it was a movie. Like, I didn't need episodes
But I wouldn't have got all of the stuff that I wanted out of it if it was a movie.
I feel like it would have been like Den of Thieves-esque if it was a movie. I like Den of Thieves.
I mean, it was giving me. I didn't see Den of Thieves, but it was giving me like Ocean 11 vibes, like wanna be Ocean 11. But I liked the fact that it was a series and it was out of order. That's just like my favorite thing about it. That's why I'm giving it a 10 out of 10.
I give it 8.8.
We're going solid 8.
So we average that out. That's gonna be a 9.
Maybe like 8.9. Let's average it out.
How you want?
I don't got my phone.
All right, I'm gonna average it out. So you said an 8.
Yep, 8 plus 10.
8 plus 10 plus 8.8
divided
by 3.
8.9.
8.93. So we're gonna round it up.
Nah, that will round down.
No, because we're gonna round it up though. 8.9 will round up to 9.
It will round up to 9.
8.93.
We'll round up to 8.9, but we're gonna round it up to a whole number, which is 9. So we're gonna round it up to 9.
Or if we're going out of 100, we could go 89. 89 out of 100.
We're gonna round it up to 90. On Rotten Tomatoes, so 90 out of 100. It's like, nah, I don't know what it got on Rotten
It probably would
Tomatoes.
have been like
10.
That might be a little high.
On Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah. They say every movie is. I've never seen a movie over 30.
I've seen one.
I've seen
What? Free Willy?
Black Panther.
Oh, really? On Black.
The first one.
I was about to say on Black Tomato.
That's about to be our new website, Black Tomatoes. Go check it out.
Where we give the honest reviews.
Oh man, yeah, the first Black Panther, I think. But I've seen another movie. I just can't remember what it is. So I don't really be looking at Rotten Tomatoes for real.
All the movies I like be terrible, according to Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So you like bad movies?
Nah.
That's what I'm hearing. I like bad movies.
They just might have bad critics.
I do be watching some bad movies though. I just be entertained. I be trying to figure out how we got here, how you got casted.
Like,
she was about to put on that terrible looking look.
I'm gonna watch it.
I know.
Watch that movie.
I know.
I put it on the list.
I know.
But y'all got any final thoughts on Kaleidoscope?
That's it.
Worry about yourself. Check on yourself. How's your healing doing?
How you what? Say that again.
I was about to, that's healing and freedom. How's your healing doing?
How's your healing?
What about you?
Nothing. Good show. Let me know what y'all think.
Word. Comment below. Let us know what y'all think. If y'all watched it, if y'all didn't watch it, let us know what y'all think based off what we said, or go watch it and then comment below and let us know what y'all think.
Yeah.
Also, subscribe to our Patreon if you want to watch us do the podcast live. See all the unedited version, or if you just want to see our other content as well. For the low price of $3 a month.
3 of them.
You are helping us to create more content, more exclusive content, and also you'll get to see behind the scenes stuff, music, blah, 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 all of that stuff. I don't know why I said blah, 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 but anyways. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye!
Adios!
Stay blessed, stay black, people.
Get on my motherfucking face. Please.
Push the goddamn button.